Okay, so here we are at the Sir John Johnson Manor in Williamstown, Ontario. See a pretty large property. It's one of the oldest houses in Ontario, 1784, and a few additions to it. A bunch of families and a bunch of anecdotes that have happened here. So we are testing out all of those. Yeah, there's a smaller crowd. Last time we had about 7 of us here, and we were kind of in that discovery phase of a new location. This time there's only 4 of us, and with some better equipment, more refined, and we now have the anecdotes to test with. There's Fiona, me, John, and Sandy. Here's Fiona. She's out taking the social media posts and what that stuff that she does. Nothing that I understand. And yeah, it's going to be a great night, and I hope we get some amazing results. Okay, so team, we're here together now. We'll talk about the hot spots. We're going to maybe get some cameras hooked up in the back room here. I think what we only had was that the convener's daughter had her hair pulled back here, and we slept in this room the last time. Nothing really happened. When we were investigating down this hallway, we heard a series of hard soles going along that and into the office where everything's being set up. Spurred us to have quite a little bit of a run towards that. As we were speaking to Brent, the convener, it seems that this spot here, he was hearing women's voices when he was working in the building one night. The door was rattling for somebody else. So it's quite possible we might have some detection of something here, but it hasn't been very outward. In this room here, on this mantelpiece behind us, the last investigation we had an audio positioned here. Well, we didn't, Elliot did. And our camera was over here positioned to that audio. So we had this gassy, breathy, whatever noise. But one of the things is we were watching that audio, and obviously nothing went near it. Nobody was climbing up here to breathe on it, so that was strange. Cool. Coming into the original stairway, if you take a look upstairs, it's caged off, though we get above it, and that's where we run our wires. Brent was telling us that several pictures were taken here in color. One all of a sudden turned out black and white and had a woman in period dress holding the hand of a child.
1860s period dress.
1860s period, right? At the top of the stairs, he had put treats out for what is a little boy that's supposed to be from here. The child died just outside in the river. So, and he got reactions on his spirit box for that. So obviously
saying thank you.
Saying thank you.
And then it got really quiet, so he eventually took the treats away and said, "Oh well, obviously you're not interested, I'm going to take those away," and they got another audio saying, "I want those."
Right, so we're going to have to test something based on that. Obviously we're going to have to put some attention to this position. So in the kitchen, at least this is where Elliot and I had done work with the cabinets who seem to pop open. Now, I'm not sure if that's friction or like a tension pop. Don't know, right? It's part of the claimage, so we're going to set a camera up in here. That hasn't opened since we were up here with Brent. So
yeah, I think this is where we're putting the static on the
static camera, yeah. Coming through here, watch again for your head. Original bathroom. He said he had whispers of look in here in the bathroom for the cabinets. Don't get that, but in here is where the blue lady looks out the dormers. Okay, and this would have been kind of the sitting room. Now the last time
there's no power on this floor.
We were here when the cat balls went off. If you saw in the video, if you watched it, cat balls went off there several times during the night while we were all down in the other half of the room. Okay, up here we were also with Elliot, and we were hearing floorboards popping out there.
And everybody else was downstairs. Like we radioed down, like, is anybody else coming up here? And
There weren't.
nobody was.
So in the claims, in a letter that was written about 80 years ago, a lady mentioned that she had seen a man in like a full dress, riding dress, and stood there and saw him with a crop. This is from the 20s or the 30s, she wrote this. And she went back to Montreal. She came here to spend the weekend with the families. And
She would
She would
sleep
stay.
her. She packed up her stuff and left.
so we're not sure of what room specifically she was in, but they do say that most of the activity up here really more comes in the common throughway here.
Okay.
So we'll obviously set up a number of trigger devices up here that camera will catch. And a couple cameras up here, a couple cameras downstairs. We'll definitely set up something for a treat for the child. Obviously, we're speaking to an adult male, adult boy, or a small boy, and a lady. Which last time we got, where are my children? What? All right, John Johnson House Part 2.0.
Are you making
Going
coffee?
hot.
So the last time we were here, this cupboard specifically popped open while Dave and Elliot were in here. So we're hoping to catch that again because the video evidence we had last time has been a bit controversial as it didn't catch moments before, even after we showed that it was popping out on its own. So we have a camera set up for that. I mean, if you are in here and you want to pop some covers, that would be pretty exciting. Considering it's, like, that took actual force to pop open. It doesn't just flimsy on it.
Oh, just popped open again.
Okay. Let's really get it in there. Okay. See, now. It needs to be secured in. Okay. So, okay.
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 Seems when you step right about there, so
Right here, okay.
close it again and then walk over this way and see, and then walk over that way.
Okay, there we go. What a moody cupboard. Okay, and pop back open.
Okay, so it's probably when hitting some specific spot on the floor or something, or
Does it bother you seeing the house in such poor condition in some areas?
Do you see it as it being in a rundown condition?
That's a good question. Or does it still look, the way it did when you moved on? Okay, I guess we can move on. So if there is already a camera in here.
Feel free to come with us if you'd like.
I believe Brent has stated that someone said come in here, or we are in here, or come see me in this closet here. There's nothing in here, but I guess if you were somehow hiding in the shelves, cool. I'll keep it open for the time being. This is a pretty interesting looking bathroom. It's got the original, well, at least one of the original bathroom units.
Cast iron tub.
Yeah, the good tubs, lots of space. So, last time we were here, we never had any activity per se in this washroom. However, there have been claims in this washroom before. So maybe it's the little boy wanting to play hide and seek. I can honestly definitely see myself as a kid probably smushing myself in one of these shelves. So if you're a little boy, you know, they can come find you. Now there was mention of a little boy passing away from falling in the river nearby. Is this potentially the same little boy? Do you come here because it's comfort, because it's close to where you passed away? So, lady in blue, what keeps you here? Were you potentially married to any of the individuals that lived here? Was the little boy your son? Did you feel sorry for him because he was alone? Just want to protect him? Because I definitely can deal with that. I don't have children on my own, but I work with high-risk, vulnerable youth, and I'm often parentifying these children because they lack that in their own lives. So I definitely feel the need to protect children that aren't your own. Now, the last time we were here, we had an audio that had said, "Where are my children?" So it might lead me to believe that that little boy may have been yours. Well, if you are here, feel free to make some noise or set off any of our trigger objects. But I am wearing this fancy dancy thing that can pick up your voice a lot stronger than the human ear can. So when you step in here, if you see that lighting up, you can set that off too.
None of these things can hurt you,
No, none of it.
but you can use the
Yeah,
energy
if you're-
from them to communicate with us.
So in
If
this
you're the little
moment-
boy, those are toys. You can play with them.
Oh, exactly. So,
And we're giving you permission. You won't get in trouble for playing with them.
right. Does it bother you that people come here?
We just had a flash.
Did you see a flash on the camera?
I saw a reflection of a.
Was it a yes or a no? I was too muffled. Yes?
It's not the reflection of this that you saw, no?
No, it was
What color was it?
right over. Right over there. Oh, crap.
So, pardon? Well, yes, John just took a photo. We're trying to see the flash.
It was right over here.
Okay, so
So it
John,
might have been this cat all over here.
John is stating he saw a flash against the wall in the room that we tend to, our experiences have been recorded in. We are unable to recreate said flash so far.
If anything, it would have been the cat ball
Okay, well,
over here.
maybe touch the cat ball and see how it reflects on that wall?
No, it wouldn't have been that.
No.
No, so that wasn't the type of flash?
It's smaller.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
So can I move with you guys detected over there, or are you checking on the floor?
John had seen the flash of light, so we're trying to see if it was one of the cat balls that had gone off or whatever that created the light he saw.
Wouldn't have been this one.
And that's not the flash you saw either? Okay, well, there's a camera here, so
Yeah.
if it was the cat balls, then it should be.
Okay, that one, yeah. It just. Because right after that happened, you turned your head.
Interesting.
Okay, I noted that on the notes.
Thank you.
All right, let's that hallway type thing. Okay, so here we are. We are in the, well, I guess we're calling it a dining room. I have no idea what room it actually would have been. This is in the newest extension of the home, if you want to call them early to mid 1800s new. Here we are. You can tell we're, we have a sense of humor. There's nothing serious about us. I'm down here with Fiona and John. This is our second time here. Maybe you recognize our voices. So we did have, supposedly, the gentleman that runs this place, his daughter's hair was pulled in here. So you can do that too. We also had
He likes his hair being pulled.
a movement sensor go off on this table on two separate occasions. Once when we were in the room, that would kind of be explained. Like it's an EMF thing. You don't know what that is. It's electricity. Sets it up. And then when we had a member who was down this end in the washroom, which is around the corner, it went off when nobody was in the room. So we happen to have, a device on the table which can catch your voice if you want to speak to it. You'll see it's got red lights on it. And we've got a device on the floor which we don't really use a lot. But look, if you get close to it, supposedly, it's supposed to go up to like red. And I'll show you that. If you see that, it'll go up to red. We'll play like a game about that. Now, there's supposed to be a little boy here. So, of a little boy, you could be there. Are you the little boy that, if you're a little boy, are you the little boy that died in the water? Or are you the blue lady who hopefully will make an appearance? Last time we were here, we got your voices. One of them was kind of creepy. Didn't say anything we could comprehend. And the other voice was very clearly asking where her children were. Do you want me to help find your children? Is that it? We're back. So, we're up here, and as promised, for the little boy, we bought some treats. Some potato chips. Here, I'm gonna eat another one.
Okay, we'll save some for the little boy.
Oh, no way, I'm gonna eat them all.
We told him we'd bring him some treats.
You're not going off. I'm gonna put it right by this little ball, and if you shake it, it'll do that. Why did the other one just go off? Why'd that one go off?
I don't know. Are you coming to get some of your snack?
So we have left the one chip just hanging outside. You can easily grab it. Okay? I'm gonna step out of the way.
Do you want to come and try your snack? They're really yummy. What's your name?
So the EDI just flashed red and yellow at the top.
So last time we were here, we heard a woman say, "Where are my children?" Have you found your children?
What does the red and yellow flashing mean on the EDI?
Community.
Okay. Like up at the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just find it kind of strange that the humidity and the temperature, I'm not sure what the parameter is to make it
Okay.
flash, but it rarely goes off. So I think it's like a fairly rapid change.
So I was talking to the lady that was looking for her children. How many children do you have? What are your children's names? If you tell us their names, we could help you try and find them. I'm a mom too, so I know how scary it would be to not know where your children are. So people have seen a lady standing in front of the window over there. Are you looking out the window trying to find your children? You don't have to be shy, you can come and talk to us. We don't mean you any harm. Do you stay here because you like it here or because you can't leave?
I swear I can almost feel somebody up there looking down.
Right now?
Yeah. That sounds bizarre because it's not my gig, right? But I could almost
Are you upstairs watching us?
visualize it. Like my eyes are tricking on him.
Don't be shy. We're very friendly. Come and talk to us. They probably ate a lot better than us,
Okay.
because they would have ate a lot of...
What is flashing against it?
That's the blue. That's
Okay, that's the,
that's
yeah.
the temperature changing, which is, like I said, it's a marketable temperature change. I don't know what the parameter is, but
Okay.
it's got to be more than, it's not a gradual temperature
Yeah.
change. So you get near our device up there? You like those blue flashing lights? That doesn't normally happen. I can tell you that we've recorded that machine and watched an hour and a half of it, and that never happens. Ever. So it's got to be a fairly decent parameter. Or something near it is very cold. Or getting colder. Or hotter, but I wouldn't say that.
To the child, do you like to play games? What kind of games do you like to play?
Yeah. I guess they'd have had that stick and ring. Kind of weird, but. Can you thump the ground? Make a noise for us? You can make noise for us. Oh, I feel something rolling, man.
Just to note also, I don't know what color of light it was that John seen, but there is a smoke detector up there that's got a red flashing light on the ceiling right there.
Okay.
Why don't you come and taste the treat we left for you?
If you don't like it, just knock it down the stairs. We won't be mad.
Is the lady that's here your mommy? You can come and hold my hand and I can help you look for your mommy. See the light flashing blue again?
Temperature change. 100% that's what it is. Either that
Are you coming close?
or it was EMF. Both of them are blue.
Do you need help to find your mommy?
But for the record, I watched hours of that EDI on camera, and I've never actually seen that go off.
So we got a blue flash on there when I was asking if you needed help finding your mommy.
It's flashing again
It just flashed again.
and again and again.
Okay.
Do you know where your mommy is?
I think it's fantastic that it's going off as you're asking questions. That's kind of strange.
It seems to be every time I mention mommy,
Yeah.
because it just went off again.
What you want? Here, I'll tell you what. Maybe what do you say, John? What if me and you went up there
Okay,
and we filmed that?
sure.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe you being up here is smart too. Okay.
Do you want to go look for your mommy now?
Okay. Like all the ripping off. I don't know what the IPRS means. One's humidity, one's temperature. Temperature going down is blue. Temperature going up is red. So temperature going down, like in a marketable sense, near the machine.
Do you see all those flashing balls?
Here.
Those are toys. You can play with those. You won't get in trouble at all. We brought those for you to play with.
Fantastic. You're doing so good.
And if you move them, they light up like that, which is pretty neat. It might be easier to look for your mommy if you know your mommy's name. Do you know what your mommy's name is?
It's funny that
What about brothers and sisters? Do you have any brothers and sisters? I have a lot of brothers and sisters.
like 100.
Dave, that's over here sitting on the floor, he's my husband. And we have 7 children.
She's one of them. Fiona over here.
Yeah? This is our youngest little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Although she's not really a little girl anymore.
Geophone is going off. You know, since we've gotten up here, there's no blue light.
Of course not.
We're actually going to come down. Yeah. We want to give up here a little bit of a rest for that, and then we'll come back up in a bit.
Oh, it's open.
Open? And is this camera still recording?
I sure hope so.
Well, it's still recording,
Okay.
so. Let's see, so certain spots that make that pop open. Just slammed it shut again. Okay, just popped open.
And they gave us
That was
where John said.
Because I moved.
It's weird because sometimes you move and you think it pops open, so you think that it's because of where you're moving, but if there's somebody making that pop open, we're all completely still now. Can you make that cupboard door open? you open the door for us?
Oh, that way? Where the heck are we?
We are.
Oh, the cupboard's open. One of
Yep.
you guys triggered it.
Okay, so we probably gotta chalk that up to,
Yeah, the floor.
loose floorboards and stuff like that.
It's just too much contamination from the walking.
Is there somebody here with us? Can you tell us your name? My name is Sandy, and this is my friend John,
Hello.
and this is my daughter Fiona.
Hi.
We just came to visit you.
We're curious. We came a long way to come and talk to you.
I hear some footsteps. Do you want to ask Dad if he's moving around down there?
Probably Dave's going to the bathroom again.
Are you walking around down there, or are you sitting down?
I am sitting down.
Okay, because we're hearing footsteps. Are you walking around? Are you curious about us? You can come closer to us.
There was some significant banging in the upstairs hallway where the triggers are.
We're nowhere near there.
Okay, well, we are like in the room right after where the kitchen is, so we haven't even made it to that section yet. But we'll head that way now since there's sounds coming.
And you're right on camera, so.
All right, we're coming back to see you. And you know what? I brought some other treats for you. In case you don't like potato chips. I brought you these little teddy bear cookies.
What's a teddy bear?
They're Teddy Grahams.
He doesn't know what a teddy bear is.
Well, maybe.
He's pre-teddy bear.
But you know what? Look, in your little treat bowl here, I'm gonna put those cookies in there for you.
The blue light was going off on the EI.
Come on.
Oh, you like treats, do you? Now you have chips and you have little cookies. Did your mommy ever make you cookies? If she did, what kind of cookies were your favorite? We thought maybe you were coming to check us out earlier when we were up here, and when we came up these stairs, maybe we scared you off. We didn't mean to scare you.
You've met the other two ladies. My name is John. Pleased to meet you. If you're afraid of all of the lights, you don't have to be. Nothing, we can't hurt you, and nothing that we have can hurt you. You don't have to worry about that. We're friendly, we're curious. We just want to get to know you and find out why you're here, what your name is, whatever you want to tell us. Man, I'm pretty tall. I'll sit down on the floor so that I'm not so big, okay? How's that? What was your daddy's name? Is your daddy here?
At one time there was horses and pigs and all kinds of animals here. What was your favorite animal? Did you like to ride the horses?
Were you allowed to ride the horses?
It's a different feeling than it was when we were just up here.
Yeah,
Like it's warmer.
I'm toasty.
Sorry.
But when we were up here earlier, like I was freezing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up and see you, is that okay? Come and try the snacks I brought for you. What room are you in? Can you make a noise so I know what room to come and see you? If you let me know what room you're in, then maybe we can play a game. Are you in this room?
No.
What did he say?
Did I just talk?
No.
No.
Are you hiding in the closet? How about this room? Is it this room you're in? Are you hiding in there? Or how about the one on the other side of the room? I really want to play. What about the gentleman that's been seen up here? You really scared the lady and you made her leave, like she packed her bag and didn't even spend the night and took off. You obviously love horses if you're all in riding gear and have your crop. Maybe you didn't mean to frighten her. You were just trying to get her attention. Can you show yourself to me? You can touch me or pull my hair. Whisper in my ear.
You see lots of illumination. These are all just tools for us. Nothing, we can't hurt you, they can't hurt you. You can actually use them. They have power. They have electricity. You can use that to communicate with us. Even these little things on the floor, you can use those to communicate with us as well. I'm 61 years old. How old are you?
Don't lie, John. You're actually 85.
20 Dave years. The town I'm from,
In Dave years, I'm about 13.
He's listening. Where are you from, John?
I'm from a little place called Petawawa. It didn't even exist when you lived here.
I just heard movement in one of these rooms. Could be just board settling, but I heard something.
Which room are you in? It must get pretty lonely here most of the time, because I don't think a lot of the time there's people here.
I want to hear John's story.
What story? I was just asking the question.
No, you were saying how Petawawa didn't exist.
The
What was
two-
that?
What?
Oh, that was me, probably.
That laugh?
Laugh.
What? No,
No.
not me.
No, seriously, I just heard a laugh.
Do you think it's funny?
Hold the group down.
I don't know, did you just laugh?
No, I didn't laugh at all.
It's,
Were you laughing at what John was saying?
what story? I was just asking the question.
So you were saying how Petawawa didn't exist.
The
What
two-
was that?
Oh, that was me, probably. What makes you stay here? Or do you choose to stay here? What kind of horses did you have? Were they American horses or Canadian horses? Did you have riding horses as well as work horses? What other kinds of animals did you have besides horses?
What's touching the camera?
Nothing.
Nothing's touching.
I got the flashlight on though. That might be setting the IR off and on.
Do you see a hand, Dave?
No, there was like a tapping, scratching on the camera.
No.
And I just heard a noise there, which is why I turned my flashlight on, is because I heard a noise like right here.
Should we give upstairs a break maybe? Let them.
Are you touching our camera?
explore?
It's okay, we don't mind.
Yeah, we'll actually give upstairs a break.
Alright.
Some sort of sitting room or welcoming room. Would that be a correct assessment? A tea room? An informal meeting place?
Well, it's part of the original house.
The first place your guests would come to? Did you have servants? If you did have servants, did you bring them with you from the States? Were they slaves?
Were they indentured?
Does that mean they don't have their own teeth?
Or indentured? They owed.
They owed you. So they worked for you to pay back some debt? Or something like that? Was this one of the larger properties in Williamstown back then? Was it even called Williamstown? It is now. Why do you stay here? Just out of curiosity. We're very curious people. The only reason we're here is to learn about you. Who you were and what you did here. Why you were here. Were you farmers? If so, what kind of crops did you grow?
All right, so, well, it's been a good night, and we're going to do some passive investigation for the next little bit, leave some equipment out in case the world gets crazy. But for now, we're going to go lights on. Well, it's morning time here at the Sir John Johnson Manor. It's about 6:45 or something. We all woke up, well, we all didn't wake up. Two of us woke up kind of chilly. The other two are still buzzing away while we tear down the equipment that we left overnight. DVR shut off overnight, so let's see when that stopped. Some kind of bangs and pops overnight, nothing too seriously. I think that was more just boards getting colder and moving. Here's Sandy in the morning. Still in my PJs. Gonna change that in a sec. I want to see if I can get some footage of the guys in the other room sleeping. Lazy. Well, hopefully we got something. Brent, thank you very much.